Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I just wanted to talk about the new Liffany event, which is called Hero Phantom, the Arcane Path. So this is an event where you're getting shards for Liffany to level her up. And I've already done the first three, fully cleared with all the feats, which were actually pretty easy. So I'll talk about them briefly and then talk about the last one, which I am not going to clear at this time, because I've already tried once and I failed. Well, I could have cleared it, but I would not have gotten all three feats, so I decided to retreat instead. So I'm still planning out how to do this last one. But let me just open one up and talk about it. Okay, so I'm opening up the last one, and it's pretty interesting. The way this map works is Liffany, she is incredibly annoying in this level 50 version, okay? First, she has this deep wound passive, where after she takes an action, it inflicts a deep wound debuff on an enemy unit, which increases the damage they take by 1000%. So, in other words, your whichever character gets inflicted by deep wound, they'll take 10 times the amount of damage they normally would. So that's what deep wound does. In addition, this debuff cannot be dispelled. So any character that gets infected by it is incredibly vulnerable. Next, Liffany also applies Magic Bomb to 2 random enemy units. So this is also map-wide, and it does 4 times Liffany's intelligence in terms of damage. So 4 times her 662 intelligence, that's 2400 damage. If that character has Deep Wound, that's another 10 times damage. So that's enough to one-shot any character. Which basically means you need characters that can remove debuffs, such as Liana. Absolutely a must. Otherwise, the combination of Deep Wound, which cannot be dispelled, and Magic Bomb will kill off a character right there. So, that's 2 annoying things that Liffany does. But there's actually one additional thing that she does in this level 50 version, which is not covered in her skills. And that's every single turn, she will apply a buff on all the characters on the map, and they will randomly get either 50% damage reduction to physical attacks or 50% damage reduction to melee attacks. So, sorry, physical attacks or magic attacks. So, yeah, with damage reduced by half, for example, my Leon was having trouble one-shotting even these infantry characters. So that's another luck aspect which would affect your ability to attack these enemies. So basically, Liffany, lots of incredibly annoying abilities on this map, and this level 50 version added some more enemies. So there's 3 down here, a whole bunch of enemies on the way towards Liffany before you can attack Liffany herself. End result, in my run, I could have definitely made it so that no one was killed and gotten the quick elimination feat, but I could not have gotten this one, win the battle within 8 rounds. So given that was the case, I decided I might as well retreat and just, you know, I'll lose 2 stamina retreating, but it's better than just, I guess, wasting 10 stamina on a run where I don't get all the achievements. So I'm still trying to figure this one out, but it may be that I need better equipment for my characters first, so I may come back to this last map later in the month. Because this event just started. You have a month to complete it, so there's no rush to clear the last map. Yeah, that pretty much covers the level 50 map and why I'm not doing a video on this at this time. For clearing the level 20, 30, and 40 maps, what I ran was literally this setup right here. Like this. So, these 3 enemies weren't on the map, by the way. So I ran this setup. And Cherry, with her 569 attack or so, she was able to attack and just one-shot targets. So she would go in, attack, kill off a target, kill off a second target on turn 1. Leon would move in, kill off this first target. Liana would use Arcane on Leon, and kill off a second target. Right, so that's 4 enemies down right there on turn 1. And then what I did was I would then have I think what I did was I used Jessica to teleport Liana forward so she could remove the magic explosion on these two characters or herself. And you know, Sophia rewinded Liana before that so that she had access to a game once more. And then she and Jessica would just, I guess, more or less hang out, and Sophia would be removing any of the magic explosions that affect them. So the skills for Sophia would be heal, mass heal, and rewind, right? Because mass heal in case they both get affected by magic explosion. Otherwise, yeah. You could also, oh, incidentally, you could also send Jessica forward as well, just keeping up with Liana so that Liana's talent would remove the magic explosion debuff off Jessica. So yeah, basically this was the combo that I ran, and it worked out great. You know, you just crush 4 enemies on the first turn, then wipe out some more enemies, and then on your path to Liffany, you'll kill her off. And it'll be all done within 8 turns. Just this version with 3 additional enemies in the south, and Liffany now applying 50% damage reduction to either physical or magic attacks has changed up the dynamics enough so that I have to go back to the drawing board. Among other things, my Cherry, her attack is so low at 569 or so that she cannot one-shot these targets anymore. So that's why I'm struggling with the level 50 version and why I haven't done a video on it yet. If you guys really want a video on what I did for the level 20, 30, 40 versions, I can share it. But in all honesty, as I said, there's no point because every enemy that was doing damage to me did 40 damage. So they can't hurt my characters as long as I removed the magic explosion. That was it. That was literally it for this map. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it useful for at least clearing the first 3 versions of the Liffany event. For the 4th version, as I said, you'll have to wait. I'll probably do the 4th map near the end of the month rather than right now. So thanks for watching, everyone. On that note, Nitro out.